folks. In today's video we're going to be showing you some footage of us getting our water bed ready for our plants. We've not started tomato plants yet. Lord willing, we'll probably be doing that Friday hopefully. Also we're going to have some footage here of some of the storm damage. Now trust me, it's nothing compared to some of these people. I feel so sorry for a lot of these people that's lost everything. Our biggest barn on the hill, most of the roof got ripped off of it. We've got a little bit of footage of it there. But like I said, nothing compared to what a lot of these people's went through. It knocked our power off. It's been off probably about 8-9 hours. Wasn't too bad. Didn't have internet or anything there. But like I said, nothing compared to what some people had. And I would say even around here where we live, we lucked out compared to a lot of people. But no, and also I'm going to talk, now we've got a couple videos of wicking tubs. We've had wicking tubs for a long time. We love planting in wicking tubs. And the first person I'd seen where we learned how to do it was gardening with Leon. I'll have Carolyn put the link in the description. We're going to be making some more wicking tubs. We'll be making a video to show some of our new subscribers how we do it. It's basically the same way as what Leon does it. But check his channel out. He's got a lot of great ideas. And like if you don't have a lot of room, great way to plant, folks. Just like I said, been saying, believe we're going to have to try to plant as much as we can. It'll help save in the long run on your grocery bills, and stuff is just, it's crazy. Just please. But I'm going to shut up here now. Let's get the video started and see you in a minute. Hello folks, we're going to have to put new plastic in here for our water bed. This is what we use for our seedlings. This is the top of it. We've got some videos in there of us making this here. We'll have Carolyn link them in the description. But all it is, this here, we'd ordered this several years ago. It's an actual water bed that you sleep on, heater. You can change the temperature of the water. And this is the actual part that warms up. And then this here is your temperature probe. We just lay them in here. We put the plastic down. And then we fill it with water. And then it just turns on and off. Controls the water temperature. And we've had good luck with it so far. Lord willing, we will this year too. And we just made this top. On cold nights we can drop this down and the water will stay warm in there and keep the plants warm. Then on hot days they'll come up here while I'm at work there. While I'm at work they're looking after the place. They take care of the goats and the chickens and everything there and do all the canning. But this is just something that we've started several years ago. Years ago, this is one of the ways they started tobacco plants. Now, we never did. We'd always had tobacco beds. But towards the end, this was the way to go. And I'll show you here shortly the little foam trays that we use. And it's a pretty handy little thing. Let's get started. Let me grab the plastic. Just try to, we put this towards the middle. Like I said, here's your temperature probe. And then we've got a digital control. We'll show you that here shortly. Step back, little girl. Maybe a spider over there and get you. Yeah. But we'll just unroll this out and we'll staple it down to the wood and then start filling it up and just let it fill out there. Alright, step back a second. Let's get. Alrighty, folks. We got it stapled to the back there. I'll go back through and finish stapling some more. We're going to put some water in here and let it help push all the seams and everything in there. Be right back. Alrighty. Now we're just going, like I said, we're going to fill it up here with water. We won't fill it all the way up, just a little bit better than half. And we're just putting the water in there right now to where the plastic, you see there, we're pushing on the sides and everything. Now what I did, you wouldn't have to do this here. I just put insulation inside here just to help try to keep the water more warm and everything, where the heater's not having to run as much. You can see it's just a 300 watt heater. And then once the water gets on up in there, I will come around and staple it up, and then me and Dan will lift this lid up and we'll put it on the back. Alright, you can see right here, like I said, just showing this mostly for our new subscribers that hasn't seen this before. Put your dirt in there. This actually floats on the water. I believe this is 128 cell, which means there's 128 holes. And you just come, they'll float on the water. The soil stays wet and the roots will just go right down to the water there. They don't drown. They do really well. And we can fill this up in here. And as you can see, it's just floating on the water. Hand me some more there, Dan. I'll be putting them in here. And you can see they just sit side by side. You reuse them. You can see it just floats in the water. Alrighty, folks. There you can see it with all the styrofoam trays in there. I really wished I'd went ahead when I was buying these, had ordered 2 more of them, where we'd had 7 of them this size. This here is the size that the tobacco plants used to come in. I mean, they work out fine. Carolyn's going to have quite a few flowers. We'll probably put them in those also. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. We haven't started our tomato plants yet. It will probably be next week when we get those started, Lord willing. We just, the way the weather is anymore, we try to wait until all the frosts are over. And they say start at 6 weeks, like tomato plants or tomato seeds. Start at approximately 6 weeks before your last frost. And where Carolyn and Dan are having to take these out when it comes time to harden them off, it's quite a chore. But we're getting there. Me and Dan's going to get ready and put the lid on it right now. We'll cover that up. And all we'll have to do next is add the dirt, the soil, and plant them. Little Dixie's tying me up here. And Lord willing, they'll take off. All right, Dan, let's get this cover on top there.
GoPro, stop recording.
We'll have to put your hand. Yeah. All right. Put it back there like that, just set it down. And there you have it, folks. On cold nights, we can close it down like that there, and it keeps the heat trapped in there. We'll get some pictures once we get the grow lights in here. After they get started, we'll actually evening put the grow lights on top of this plastic here, and you'll see this whole greenhouse. We'll get some pictures from the outside. Hopefully they work this year. It'll glow pink, just the whole greenhouse there. People probably drive up and down the road, wonder what we've got over here, but it's just tomato plants. Folks, I'd like to thank you all for watching. You all have a blessed day. Lord willing, we'll be seeing you soon. And then I was telling you how they lifted up during the day. Simple folks. Like I said, we're simple people. Cheap. We put a screw in here, tied the rope on it here, raise it up during the day, do that there. Nighttime we just set it down. Thank you for watching. Wind come through and pretty much demolished it. Twisted it up. It's blowed part of the, well, it's toward the doors up here. And it's blowed the one roof back up on top of the one old roof over there.